Today is Tuesday, and I am so excited because I received a package, and I briefly mentioned this at the end of my last vlog. But I ordered something really special for myself. It's for my birthday, which is coming up in just a few weeks. And oh my gosh, I cannot even believe it. So I will go ahead and unbox that, or I'll just kind of sort of unbox it because I've already opened the package. It's now hanging on the back of my door, so I'll grab it in just a second. But before I do, I wanted to give a brief recap of my day yesterday. So I went and got a massage, and I'm so happy about it because I feel like my body has been so incredibly sore ever since I fell off the horse. So a couple of vlogs ago, I mentioned that I fell not just once, but twice off of the horse that I ride. And it's just because I'm kind of learning new things with horseback riding and stuff. And it is quite a dangerous sport. So this is something that happens pretty frequently to people that ride. But because I am I wouldn't say I'm beginner, but I'm learning things that it takes different kind of muscle groups to learn what exactly I'm doing. And so, anyway, long story short, I got discombobulated the first time and fell, and I fell on the whole left side of my body. It really hurt my hand really bad. I had to go get it x-rayed. Luckily, it was not broken, but my hand has been incredibly swollen since. Like literally every morning, I wake up and my hand hurts pretty bad. And it doesn't last too long. It's just, I don't know if it's like I sleep on it funny or what, but my hand is always hurting when I wake up, and I've had some kind of shoulder, the muscle kind of muscle groups in this area have been hurting a lot as well. So I wanted to go get those massaged, and then the second time I fell off the horse, I fell and hit my head. And luckily, I had a good helmet, and I have since gotten a new one. But I still felt I have a little bit of tension in my neck. And so anyway, so I wanted to go and get that massaged out. And so I did. So I feel so much better. My hand did not hurt when I woke up this morning. So that was really great. She did kind of focus on my hand in my massage yesterday. So that was great. And I probably need just like a few more sessions and then I'll feel kind of back to normal. But the tension has been released from my body, which is great. So I highly recommend massages if that is not something that you do regularly. It is definitely helpful, especially if you play sports or if you are active. It's just a great way of relaxing and relieving tension. So, anyway, I got that out of the way. And I showed you guys this morning. The plants look really beautiful. And funny enough, so I may have mentioned this in my last year's vlog. So let's see, when did I start vlogging? I started up again in the summertime of last year. And it may have been a little bit past the season, but the squirrels, I've had to deal with squirrels a lot with my garden. But the new soil, or excuse me, the new fertilizer that I got actually has, I don't know, maybe there's something in it that the squirrels don't like because they've been like repelled in some strange way. So they're not messing with the plant. So that's great. Hopefully that lasts because it really is annoying when you have to deal with squirrels and bugs and everything else that happens in a garden. But squirrels are really the bane of my existence when it comes to gardening. So hopefully they stay away. So anyway, you got to see the plants looking pretty nicely, and it is a really beautiful day today. It's cold, strangely enough. We did have some rain yesterday, but so I've got my decided to go all white today. So this top I got a while ago. It's from Ralph Lauren, and then my pants are from a Goldie, and it's really cool. They've got this like slit in them. Not sure if you can see, but anyway, that's enough of this outfit. Let me show you what I ordered. I'm so excited about it. So let me go get it. So I ordered a dress from a brand called Bendita, Agua de Bendita. I think it's a Colombian brand, but this is the packaging. This is like the packaging that the dress came in. It's so pretty, but that's the logo. You can see, hopefully you can. And I ordered it from Moda Operandi. I get a lot of my stuff from there, actually. I've been buying from there for a while. They've got really great selections of clothes, and they also have new, like brand new designers and stuff that you may not have heard of. So they're always usually the first to kind of break the new designers. They're based out of New York. But yeah, so they've got great stuff. So I love the way this packaging looks. It's so pretty. So let me pull it out of this. Let me put this down so I can do this. Okay. Okay, so we'll just do it like this. Hopefully you can hear me. Gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, isn't it? Oh my goodness. So this is what the dress looks like. I love the sort of forest green here, and the floral patterning is just so beautiful. I'm so excited about this. But I got this for my birthday, and I have something special that I'm doing around that same time. So my birthday's in May. So in a couple weeks, but I have something again. I have something special that I am doing. So I wanted to find a nice dress that I can wear. But this is so pretty. So it looks like it's, help with the length. Yeah, so it's about to my calf. I might actually try it on for you guys, just so we can see what it looks like. And also so I can make sure that it fits, because if it doesn't fit, I'm going to have to send it back in exchange for a different size. So let's go ahead and try it on. It is so pretty. I love it. I love the color. It's gorgeous. And the patterning is so pretty. I love that it's like, I think they call this tea length. Because it does come down here. Let me take my slippers off. I should have grabbed some heels upstairs, but this is essentially what I'll look like. But I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like because it's so pretty. I even like the way my hair looks like this. I wanted to try something a little bit different with my hair because normally I just, I don't know, do kind of simple, either down or in a bun or something like that. So I wanted to try something different. Let me know if you like my hair like this, because I actually really do. And I think I would wear my hair like this with this dress. So yeah, so pretty, right? That dress is gorgeous. I'm so excited to wear it. And I think it is an appropriate birthday gift for myself. I am really appreciative of so much and so many people, and just I'm really happy and really thankful. And I figured, I've done a lot. I've really worked hard the past couple years. So I feel like I needed a treat for myself. So I decided to get myself a really pretty dress, and I'll probably get myself another pretty dress as it gets closer. I feel like I'm moving into my dress era. Like I have tons of dresses, but I think now I'm ready for like classic kind of silhouettes. So I think this is a perfect kind of starter to get into that. And I love the colors and the patterns, and yeah, it's very garden-esque. So it's very exciting. So I cannot wait to wear it. And if you are interested, I will have it linked below. I always have everything that I share on the channel linked below in the description box. And then also you'll be able to find everything on my Shop My. So this currently is in my spring summer collection, this dress. So you can find it there if you're interested. And I think so. I got it from Moda Operandi, but I think it's also on Net-a-Porter. I don't know how they pronounce it. So yeah, so if you're interested in the dress and it's sold out at one of those places, you should be able to find it in the other. And I think it's also on their website. So it's Agua Bendita is the name of the brand. And so yeah, so anyway, I've got to get to doing what I need to do. I've got to go run errands and a lot of miscellaneous things. So I'm going to head to that, and I'll see you guys later. How cool is that? Don't look at the fact that I need gas, but I just hit my, what is that? 111 miles on my car. I think that's really cool. I just wanted to show you guys. It's so neat. Good morning. Today is Thursday, and I am headed out. I have a couple meetings to get to today. Let's see, yeah, so I went horseback riding yesterday. I actually didn't take my phone with me while I was out there, so I didn't do any recording, but it was really fun. That was actually probably the most fun I've had riding in a long time, because there was just like a lot of people there, and it was really cool. So the place that I train at the owner, his daughter also rides horses, and she's been touring in Europe for the past 4 years. But so anyway, so she's home now, and so she was there yesterday, and her whole team, and they were really fun. Like, they have such an international team. So they are, the owner of the place where I ride is Swedish, I think, and so I'll have to double check, but I want to say they're from Sweden. And so anyway, so his daughter has been, like I just said, has been touring in Europe for the past 4 years. And so she has pretty much an international team with her. So there's another girl with her that helps her out, and she's from the Netherlands. And then her groomer is from Brazil. So they were all there yesterday, and they were like, it was just so fun. Just, you know, being with everyone, and yeah. And so anyway, so she kind of helped me out, and she's a lot younger than me, but she's way more advanced when it comes to equestrian horseback riding and stuff. So it was nice to have her there in the ring while I was training, because, you know, she kind of gave me some tips and stuff like that were really helpful, and it actually kind of changed the way I think about horseback riding. But so her tips that she gave me were really helpful. They actually made me kind of rethink the sport, because, you know, everyone is different. Everyone rides different. Everyone has a different body type. And what she was saying, so she's a lot shorter as well. And she was saying that, you know, luckily she has long legs, but basically because of like my body type, which is like long legs, but I'm tall, she said that I can ride the horse differently than most people, you know, who are shorter or don't have the body type that I have. So, you know, when it comes to training, she was kind of explaining that, like, not everyone can train the same. Not everyone, like, what works for some people won't work for others. And this goes for pretty much any sport. Like, if you play basketball and you're a little bit shorter and stockier, then you're not going to be able to do certain positions that, like, the taller, lankier players can do. So yeah, so the same goes for horseback riding. So when you have to kind of like ride based on your body type and your body, your physical makeup. So she was explaining that to me, and it made me understand why I was having difficulties with certain things that I was trying to do, like certain movements and stuff. So that was super helpful, and she's just has great energy. So I'm happy that she's home. I'm not sure how long she's gonna be in town. I think she's gonna go back on the equestrian circuit, but having her around is pretty cool. And it's also great to see her, because I haven't seen her in like 6 years. But anyway, so that's what I did yesterday. It was super fun. And yeah, and let's see, so I've got to head off to my meeting right now. I have these new sunglasses on. Let me see if you guys can even see. And they're from Le Specs, and this really cute bag it came with. What did I do with that bag? So this little sunglass bag. Why couldn't I think of the name? My brain is just like not working today. But this little cute little sunglass bag came with the sunglasses. So they're really cute. They're tortoiseshell. I'll show you a little bit closer up when I get out of the car. But yeah, I wanted to just show you this. And then I've got my new little ballet flats on that I unboxed in the last vlog. So I'll show you that as well. But anyway, I just wanted to recap my day from yesterday. Today, I am kind of in and out. I'm doing a lot. So I'll catch you when I do. But yeah, so I'll see you in a little bit. Good afternoon. Today is Friday, and I just got home. The rain just stopped. Oh my goodness, it was pouring and pouring and pouring. It was like a monsoon out there, and I had to drive in it. So it was kind of scary, actually. It's like that type of weather where you're in the car and you can barely see in front of you, and you have to put your flashers on when you drive because the rain is coming down so hard. So that's what it just was. So I'm glad I'm home. I'm glad the rain stopped. But it is the full moon this weekend. So it's that time of the month for me. I am synced up with the moon. But the reason why I'm mentioning it is because I am drinking my mushroom hot chocolate that I got from Rise. And I did mention this brand in the last vlog that I had. So definitely go back and check that out because I mention the benefits of, the mushroom and all the different types of warm drinks you can get from Rise, like the hot cocoa, the matcha, and the coffee. But I'm drinking this. I actually doubled my dosage for this because I wanted just a little bit extra cacao. I already had some cacao in my coffee this morning because it is something that I include in my coffee every single morning. But the hot chocolate has a lot of cacao as well, and also some really great mushroom goodies in there. So I will also make sure to link that vlog either above or below so you can go back and watch that. But I also wanted to mention a couple other things that are my go-to around this time of month. And so any of you ladies out there that are looking for like your monthly cycle relief, I have a couple products that I definitely use and I highly recommend. They all come from a brand called Foria, and which is like kind of like a, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but sexual wellness brand. I like to say it's just wellness and just, you know, body care, health, or health care for your body. But they have a couple products that are really great for your monthly cycle. So this one is my favorite. So the logo and stuff is a little scratched off, so you might not be able to see it. But this is their relief. I don't even know what I can't even, it's like the tonic. I can't even see it anymore because the logo's been scratched off. It's their relief tonic with CBD. So I take this, it's just like a little dropper in it, and you just drop, I think it's like 5 little milliliters or something like that. Let me actually see. Let's see exactly what it is. Yeah, zero 0.5, not 5. Oh my gosh, that would be a lot. So it's 0.5 milliliters is the sort of dosage, and you take this a couple times throughout the day. So this is great for like relieving with cramps, relieving those cramping kind of on the inside of your body. And then this is their relief salve. I also think this has CBD in it as well. Let's see. Yes, it does. It's salve with CBD and kava. So let me open it up so you can. So this is actually what it looks like. And this is nice because you can just kind of go like that and then rub it on any areas that you have, any cramping. So that's fantastic. It smells so great too. But I use this and the tonic pretty much every month. And then this is their suppositories. So some people might prefer suppositories for relief. They're little melts that you put inside of you. And I'm not really sure if they're helpful. I personally don't use these, but I just wanted to show you just in case you are the type of person that prefers suppositories, but they are made with CBD and they just kind of melt. And I want to say you put these in like maybe at the onset of your cycle. So yeah, so those are the products that I use. And I want to say all 3 of these come in a package together. And I think I actually have it linked on my Shop My. Sorry, I'm eating these really great crackers. Let me show you my crackers really quick. These crackers are so good. I'm not even sure you can see. Let me see. They're fig and vanilla. Yummy. They're so tasty. So I've got like some of them in my mouth, so sorry. But anyway, back to the Foria products. So yeah, I have these 3. These 3 in particular, these little mini set comes in a set. And I want to say it's actually already on my Shop My. So I will link that on the screen. And then as always, everything is linked below. But the brand is Foria. I do work with the brand. I do have a discount code as well. And I want to say it gets you 10% off. I'm not really sure. But I'll put it on the screen as well. So you know what the code is. And because I cannot even think of the code right now. But it's that time of the month, so things are a little like, but anyway, yeah, these 3 are so great. This is honestly like my favorite. I use it every single month, and it's great for relieving cramps and all of that. So all of these items are just great. I highly recommend. Everything is all natural. I always, use all natural products. I really try to stay away from like your Advil and your Tylenol and that type of thing, over the counter stuff for any type of issues or pains and stuff like that. I prefer my teas and my tinctures and my, my healthy stuff. So yeah, so I will make sure, again, everything is linked. And I want to say, I don't know if there's another product that Foria makes that is made for like menstrual cycle wellness. I can't think of it. I think these are the only three because everything else is, for in the boudoir. It's you know, more personal, although I guess like the monthly stuff is pretty personal. So yeah. But anyway, that's enough on that because I'm just like kind of rambling and thinking to myself right now. I am going to get back to drinking my hot cocoa, my mushroom hot cocoa, which is loaded with cacao. And so that's great for easing my monthly cramps. And then, yeah, it's Friday. So this weekend is going to be really chill. Oh, I forgot to mention. So I went to my Pilates intro class yesterday. So any of you that have been following for a while will know that like a couple weeks ago, actually, I think it was like a couple months ago now, I was supposed to have my first intro class for Pilates. And I was saying that I had taken or I had been doing Pilates like when I was a lot younger. I had the Mary Windsor Pilates DVD set, and so I would like take my yoga mat out and do Pilates on the floor every day with the DVD, and I would like plug it into my laptop and and do the Pilates. But this was the first time. So yesterday was the first time I ever did Pilates on the machine. So that was really fun. So I'm hoping to continue to do that, just because I need to. My horseback riding trainer was like, you need to pick up another sport. It's either got to be yoga or Pilates. I was like, okay, I'll do Pilates. So just to, get more flexibility and a little bit more strength in my core, my abdomen, and then also in my legs, because that's like really needed for horseback riding. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna stick with it because I really enjoyed that class yesterday. It was really cool. So I was going to take you along, but it was pouring, raining, and I was kind of trying to get there on time. I only had like 5 minutes to get everything ready. I had to get the little grippy socks and get myself together, so I didn't really have time to vlog. And I also wanted to kind of experience it firsthand, just to see how that was. So maybe in another time I go to the class, I'll take you guys along, just so in anyone who is not familiar with Pilates, you can kind of see how it works. And for people who are into Pilates, then you'll kind of know. You'll kind of know. You'll be like, oh, she's in flow one or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the classes are. But so anyway, yeah. So that's that. Enough on that. And I've got on my burgundy sweater today because it is cold still. So it's in that weird, middle. Um, I want to be spring, but I'm still kind of winter, trying to decide what I want to do, whether. So I figured I'd wear my burgundy today, and I've got white jeans on with it. These are the same jeans I had on the other day, but they're from a Goldie. And then I also, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I forgot to mention this. So I had a whole day yesterday and I didn't even like it's just like woof, went over my head. So I feel like we're kind of backtracking now because this is what I should have mentioned when I first came on today. But anyway, I'm going to get to it now. So I actually went to the mall yesterday because I have been trying to find the perfect pair of jeans. So I've got winter jeans, which are like a winter weight, that sort of dark denim material. I've got a couple of those and I love them. So the two pair that I have that I wear all the time are from a Goldie. That's like my main kind of go-to jeans. And obviously these white pants are from a Goldie, but I've been trying to find a pair of light denim jeans that don't have like the whole bottom part of my leg exposed, because I don't know what it is. I think like maybe the past like year or two they've been making jean manufacturers have been making their jeans really short, and I don't know, maybe it was just like the style, because I was like looking at all of my jeans that I'd purchased last year and they all came like way above my ankle. And I don't know if that was just the style or I just happened to buy the wrong length, but the point is, I have been trying to find a pair of lighter denim jeans that go all the way to my ankle. So I went to Nordstrom yesterday and I tried on a bunch of stuff. And I actually tried on a couple barber jackets as well. So yeah, so I tried on a few pair of jeans and I actually tried a couple pair on with the different barber jackets. So I tried on two different types of barber jackets. The first one was sort of like a lightweight barn jacket and I really liked it. It was nice and kind of loose and it looked really great with the jeans I had on. I can't remember the brand of those jeans. I think they were AG. And I like those jeans. Those were the closest jeans out of all that I tried on, I really liked those. And I like the Barber jacket with it. And I want to say I had my burgundy flats on yesterday. So the whole look really cute together. And then I tried on another pair of jeans from Levi's, and they were so perfect, the fit, the length, everything, but there was like a rip on the thigh part, so I wasn't too happy about that. But I tried those jeans on with a second Barber jacket, and this one was a rain jacket, and it was black. It was nice and kind of loose. The sleeves almost look kind of like balloon sleeves. And but I love the length of that. I love the lightweightness of it. And so yeah, I'm going to consider that because I do need a rain jacket for the spring. And I think that was, a perfect lightweight rain jacket that I can wear to just kind of, go run errands and stuff like that. And feel covered up, because right now, whenever I am going out, like the current Barber jacket that I have is too heavy. And yeah, so I need like a lightweight and it's so weird. I don't know what happened to all my stuff. I guess because I've just moved so much over the past like 5 to 10 years, that I just, because I'm like, I know I had a rain jacket. I have a nice fitted rain jacket, but it's just too fancy for me to just go out and run errands. I just really want something a little bit more, casual. I don't want to feel too dressed up when I go out in the rain unless I'm going somewhere nice. But, just to go walk my dog or go run errands, I don't, want anything too fancy. So that Barber jacket really was perfect. So I'm considering that. And then the barn jacket was cute. It's not something that I really need right now, but I'll consider it. So, and then I tried on a couple pair of white jeans, which were really cute. And yeah, I already have a pair of white jeans from Levi's, but they're kind of a heavier denim weight. They're actually a lot heavier than the ones that I have on, and they're frayed at the bottom. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I want a little bit more of a polished look because I like to wear white jeans. And, when you go into meetings, you don't really want to have like holes and frays and stuff like that. So, in your pants. So anyway, yeah, but what I did do is, because I really liked the Levi's, that I ended up ordering a pair of the same Levi's, same like size and length, but without the fraying and the holes. So we'll see what those look like when they come in. I think I just got the notification that they're on the way, so they should be arriving in the next week. And so in which case I will open it with you guys so we can try them on together and find me the right pair of jeans. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. So if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know, because trying to find a pair of jeans that are, my for my leg length is really really important. So, yeah. So yeah, any brand, anyone that has like preferences on brands or knows a good jean that's not too tight. Like I love the skinny jean, but I want like a mix between like skinny jean and straight leg. So it's not so close to my leg. It's just a little bit tapered in and fitted. Anyway, those of you that know what I'm talking about, you'll know. And so if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I would love that. I really appreciate it, seriously. So anyway, I'm going to get back to my crackers and my hot cocoa, and I'll see you guys later. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, and I am out and about. I am waiting. I have a meeting in just a moment, but I wanted to quickly come on and say hello. It's so weird. It's like cold today, but it's so odd. It says that the temperature is 70 degrees, but it's like cold out here. So I've got on my blazer. This is from Jerf Avenue. I've had it for a couple years. It's so cute. It's my go-to blazer. But yeah, so anyway, I've got to do a few things today. I have a couple meetings, and I was going to get home and show you some of the new seeds that I planted yesterday because I did some planting and some garden work yesterday, and there are some new seeds that I got I'm really excited about, and I planted them. And I was actually just down at the grocery store down there, and they have seeds down there. And I was in the seed section, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, I want to get more seeds." I have a seed problem. I'm always buying new seeds, so I need to like chill. Every time I see seeds for whatever it is, it could be for something that I don't even grow. I don't even have the capacity to grow it, and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, I have to get these and collect them." So I didn't get any seeds just now, but I did get this really good lychee probiotic drink, so that was pretty tasty. I just had that. And so, yeah, anyway, but the weather, like I was saying, is so strange because it's like cloudy and cold, but I don't know. It was just so beautiful yesterday, so I'm surprised at the weather today. But I do love my outfit. It is very work-ish. Got my loafers from my flats, sorry, my flats from Flattered on, and then just these Levi's. And speaking of Levi's, my Levi's that I ordered are coming in today. So I'm excited to get home and check those out, and hopefully they fit. So after I finish doing all my errands and all my running around, we'll go back home and we'll check those out. But yeah, I just wanted to say hello. And yeah, I'm at this little coffee shop just waiting. I love the ambiance here. It's so cute. It's so like cafe in Italy or France or something like that. So just gonna hang for a bit and do my meeting and then do my other meeting and then get home, show you my seeds and my jeans, and then we'll be good to go. So I'll see you shortly. Good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, and I just got a package and I'm so excited. They are my jeans. They arrived, and I actually have them on. I'll show you in just a minute, but I'm really happy about them. And I had mentioned this a couple days ago, or maybe it was last week. I've been searching for the perfect pair of like kind of throw on and go jeans that are a good like material, good lightweight denim with a tiny bit of stretch, that have a bit of a straight leg, but they're not fully skinny jeans. So I'm glad I finally got them. They're from Levi's, but I do have them on. I'll show you in just a second. But before I do, I wanted to also show you the seeds that I planted this past week. So this past weekend, actually. And I did mention this the other day that I planted some new stuff. So the thing is North Carolina's weather is very funky. So it's really hard to tell when you plant something if it's past the frost date. Usually like I know, or I'll like check the last frost date, but oftentimes the temperature will drop down to like the 50s. So if you put in tomatoes too soon, then they could freeze overnight, and that's the same with cucumbers. So in the last vlog when we went downtown and got some new seedlings, I got some cucumbers, I put them in, and they ended up freezing because the temperature was just too cold at night. And so they froze. So I ended up having to plant or sow some cucumbers in their place, which is fine. I have tons of cucumber seeds. I just was really hoping to avoid having to wait for them to sprout because oftentimes the squirrels get in and dig the seeds up. So it's just sometimes easier to put in transplants. So, yeah, unless I have like mesh coverings on my pots, which I do on some of my pots, just because the squirrels get in. And actually, now that I'm looking, it looks like did the squirrels do that? Oh no, maybe that was a landscape guy. I think he was blowing. He actually just came by. You might even be able to hear him in the background, but he was blowing, and I think he blew off one of the mesh coverings on my lettuce out there. But it's fine. No, no big deal. I'll just recover it. But anyway, so a lot of times, the seeds, or like the transplants will freeze overnight. Luckily, my tomatoes have hung in there, and hopefully, they'll be able to survive like the next couple nights, which are going to get cold again, because it's such a bummer when you go and you buy transplants and you see them growing, and then all of a sudden like a cold night comes through. So that's always a disappointment. But I wanted to show you the seeds that I did plant. or did sew. And but before I do, I also want to let you know how I keep my seeds or how I preserve them. So I actually put, this is just one bag. I have like 5 of these in my freezer, but I freeze my seeds. And the reason for that is I had read, or just, I don't know, maybe it was like another gardening influencer years ago had mentioned that she freezes her seeds. And maybe it's supposed to help with how long they keep or longevity or something like that. But I thought it was a really cool idea. So I keep my seeds. I try to like package them according to when I'm going to plant. And so right now I've got like all of the seeds that are my spring well, not all actually, if I think about it. I have like 2 bags of my spring seeds, and then I have like another bag of other heirloom seeds. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not really sure if there's like a method to how I've done it. I just know that I'll tend to freeze the same seeds, or I'll tend to keep the same seeds in a bag that I end up planting like at the same time, if that makes sense. So anyway, that might be confusing, but I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. But anyway, the other day I sowed some nasturtium. So that's the seed pack right here. And I got these from Baker Creek. Baker Creek makes the best and also like really interesting seeds. Like all of my like opal, dark purple opal basil, and like my very unique like carrots and unique bok choys and stuff like that I get from Baker Creek Seeds, because they have a really awesome selection. And actually their catalog is really cool. I might even have it on the shelf. This is their catalog, their 2025. It's like rare seeds. It's really cool. And yeah, I mean, they have like the most interesting stuff. Like this is like the dandelion, you can see, and then let me see what else. I'm just flipping to random pages. So like radishes, all these unique types of radishes that they have. It's just really cool. So anyway, really, really unique seeds at Baker Creek. So a lot of my seeds come from there. And as another example, I sowed these as well. The Lila Lu Sang carrots, which I also got from Baker Creek Seeds. But how cool is that? I'm so excited to see how these look when they come out and to taste them, because they look really delicious. And I also sowed some uh, lettuce leaf basil. So this is like a cool basil. I grew this last season as well, in the fall actually. And it grew pretty quickly, which is nice. So I grew those. And let's see, I also sowed some okra. So this is what I stuck in there over the weekend. And then here are some of my green beans that not green beans, cucumbers. And these are also heirloom seeds. These are heirloom seeds. I have a whole bunch of those. And then let's see, what else did I sow? Well, here's some examples of, I didn't sow these, but these are examples of some Baker Creek. These are some examples of Baker Creek basil, the different basil varieties. Very cool. And then I know I sowed something else. What did I sow? Oh, green beans. Just a burpee. Green beans, the Kentucky Wonder. So I stuck all of those in over the weekend because I needed to. That's really what it is. And so, yeah, so like I said, I highly suggest, like, if you don't have like your own kind of method for keeping seeds, I highly suggest bagging them up or putting them in a can, or however you kind of keep them, and put them in the freezer, because they last. I mean, I've had a lot of these seeds I've had for years. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, enough of that. Oh, I wanted to show you my t-shirt too. So this is from this brand called Museum of Peace and Quiet, and check out the back. Pretty cool, right? But anyway, let me show you my jeans, because these are great. They're Levi's. Let me come down. All right. So these are the Levi's I got, and let's see, they are the 501 original. So you can see there. And I really like the way they fit. They're super comfy, as you can see. And yeah, they're nice, that nice light denim that I really like. And let me see if I can come back. I hope you can see. I've got my slippers on. Let me take my slippers off. So I'm not sure if you can see, I might be too far away, but they're just a great length. You know, they kind of come to my ankle, like a little bit above my ankle, which is great because I can wear them with sneakers. I can wear them with flats, but I really just wanted a pair of Levi's, really nice Levi's that I can just kind of wear. So I need to take the tag off and stuff, but I think these are a great jean. They're nice and stretchy as well, which is fantastic. And yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, so I'm very happy about these. I ordered them and I will go ahead and link them below, but you can find them on the Levi's website, but I will always, as always, link them. And then my seeds as well are also linked. So I work with True Leaf Market. A lot of the seeds that I just showed you, you can find on True Leaf Market. And the Baker Creek seeds, I don't work with that brand, but I do recommend them because their seeds are heirloom, they're really unique, and they're really fun. So I will link that website below as well in case you're interested. And let's see. Oh, my t-shirt also is in my Shop My, and then my jeans are also in my Shop My as well. So you will be able to check that out if you go to my Shop My, which is always linked below. Most of the things that I wear in my blog will be linked there. And then likewise, the seeds will be in the garden section. So I'm slowly adding more garden stuff as well. So I have these clogs that I'm actually going to get in the next couple weeks. And I'm kind of excited about it because I need some shoes that I can kind of like throw on and muck around out there. But stuff like that, like little aprons, things like that. And then raised beds, if you are interested in, growing raised or starting raised beds, I've got, really cool brands that make really nice raised beds that you can get as well. And I want to say I have them linked. And then composting stuff is linked there as well. So lots of garden stuff because I've been doing this for years and I love it so much. And I hope you guys get to love gardening as well or if you already are a gardener, then, hopefully, I can show you something unique or different or something you haven't seen before. So that's really cool. And then also, if you have something unique or different, then I would love to hear about that as well, because I'm always interested in learning like new techniques and new products or things like that that are related to gardening and just life in general. But gardening is like my thing right now and has been for like, I don't know, the past like 5 or 6 years. So anyway, that is it. I'm going to get back to work. It's so weird. Today has been such a strange day. I was supposed to do something earlier and I just like didn't have the energy. I just like woke up and was like, yeah, I'm going to do all this stuff. And then I just was like, huh. And it's just been so hard to get myself motivated today. So I'm thinking today is just one of those. Sometimes, you have to like listen to your body and you have to listen to what you're feeling. And I've had to learn this over the years to just kind of be quiet and listen to myself. And if I'm feeling resistance to doing something, then I need to listen. And I have been listening and I'm just like, okay, today's not the day to do it. It's almost like listening to the universe in a sense and how you're supposed to navigate your day or your week or your month or your life or whatever. And so, yeah, so I recommend doing that. If you feel like resistance towards something, then just kind of check in with yourself and see how to proceed. And so I think today is one of those days where I just need to take a day for myself. I took Archie, my dog, on a walk and that was fun. It was nice to get out in nature. And I tend to take him on a walk in the middle of the day anyway, but sometimes just getting outside is helpful as well. And so I'm glad I did that because I feel like it kind of gave me another little boost. And then my jeans came in and I think that's really like, that's also gave me a big boost of excitement because I'm like, ooh, something new, But anyway, so I'm going to try to get myself motivated for the rest of the day and get some stuff done. And if not, then I'm just going to be in the moment and, live in my peace, my peace and quiet. And then I'll just kind of, reset and start again tomorrow. But anyway, if anything interesting happens, I'll let you know, but otherwise I'll see you guys later. Good morning. Today is Thursday. It's a beautiful day today. Nice and sunny. It's about 71 degrees and I'm about to go meet a friend/colleague because she and I are kind of working on something together. So we are going to meet and have a conversation about that. And we're meeting at this little grocery store, which kind of doubles as like a little cafe. So I'm excited, and I'm probably gonna get some nice little healthy munchies while I'm there. But yeah, it's the craziest thing. I wanted to let you know. So I hurt my back this morning in the most unexpected way. I went to go take my dog out, and I was kind of multitasking. Like, I was on a conference call, I was trying to get my dog in his harness, and then all of a sudden I went to go bend down and I pulled my back, and it hurt so bad. I like burst into tears, and it was so painful. I like laid on the ground and I was like, ah, and Archie was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? He had no idea, because he was trying to like play, and then all of a sudden he just like heard me kind of like howl, and he was like, oh. But yeah, so I don't know why I pulled a muscle. I don't know if it was because like that I'm sore. I don't know if it's just like I haven't stretched in a while, and I've been, you know, because I went horseback riding. I've been horseback riding, and I just started doing Pilates, so it's a lot of like I guess pulling and straining on my muscles, and I haven't really stretched properly lately. So I don't know if that's it, or if my mattress is too soft, because that is something that I had thought about, because I've been waking up a lot lately and I just feel really sore, like, meaning the mattress is so soft, and it's one of those contouring mattresses that like you lay in it and it like contours to your body. But I think the downside of those mattresses that they don't really talk about is that, you know, because you're hugged in there while you sleep, when you wake up, like, it's like you're, I don't know what it is, but I have noticed that I have been waking up with a lot of muscle pain lately. So, and the only thing that really can contribute to that is the fact that, one, I haven't stretched in a while, and then two, my mattress is so like huggy, like soft and contouring. So I don't know, I might have to get a firmer. I might just be one of those people that needs a firmer mattress. So I will look into that, because yeah, I can't like just pull my back like this, because it's completely debilitating. I was hoping to go horseback riding today, and I also am supposed to have Pilates this evening, but I don't even think I'll be able to do that, because to do either of them, because I'm still in pain. Like, I tried to lay down and do some like yoga stretches and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. So I don't know if anyone recommends a good mattress that, you know, is firm enough and comfortable, like, please let me know. I was exploring the bamboo mattresses, so I might look into those. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, because mine is foam. It's like a nice foam, and it's like moisture wicking and like cooling and all of that. But yeah, I might have to get a new mattress, so we'll see. But yeah, so anyway, I'm about to be where I am going, so I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. Okay, I'm back. Well, so it turns out I am actually gonna go to Pilates. I'm headed there now. My back is feeling a little bit better because James came home, my husband came home, and was able to give me like a little teeny bit of a massage. I realized that the pain was actually up behind my neck, like by the back of my shoulders. So he was able to kind of knead that out. So I'm feeling a little bit better. So I'm gonna try and push through Pilates. It's only a 50-minute class, so hopefully I shouldn't have any issues. And if I do, I can always either end early or just like take breaks on the difficult parts. But this is a pretty easy class, so I don't anticipate it's gonna be I'm gonna have any pain or anything like that. But I'm excited. This is my second official class, and yeah, so I'm gonna get there and get to moving. So I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, so I just got back from my friend's yoga studio opening. So you kind of had a little view of the new studio, and I'm so excited for them. So it's two women. I'm super excited to support a women-owned business just because, you know, it is hard out here. So we got to support each other, and it's so great to see, you know, the progress that they've made. And, you know, I've kind of sort of been adjacent to their kind of getting everything going. I've kind of really helped them out as far as, you know, getting the word out there. So it's fantastic to see them finally be able to, you know, have their grand opening. And they had a ribbon cutting earlier. So my photographer went and took photos for them. So I'm going to go check those out. I'm super excited, and the studio is so gorgeous. I'm not sure. I don't even think I went all the way in, but they had this beautiful mural and on the inside of the studio that was hand painted by a pretty well-known painter in the area here in Chapel Hill. And then their floors were this gorgeous hardwood. And it was just like the ambience was so beautiful. I love their color scheme. It was so lovely to see so many people out there to support them with their grand opening. So I'm super happy for them. So I will be taking yoga classes in addition to horseback riding and Pilates. I'm now going to add yoga to my list of extracurricular activities. So I'm excited to start taking yoga classes. I might consider doing those on Sunday just because that day is the day I have like the most amount of free time. So we'll see. I'll have to figure out what fits best in my schedule, but it's so lovely to finally have like a yoga space that I can go to. And, you know, I know the ladies that, you know, own the studio, and they're fantastic and such kind, really gentle, sweet people. So I'm so happy for them. And so now I'm going to pop over to my photographer's house because she lives in the area, and we're going to take a look at the photos, and then I'm going to go home. It is Friday. I don't think I mentioned that earlier, but so I am going to chill. I feel like I've had such a long week, and I feel like I just need to like take a break. You know, when you have those days, those weeks even, where it's just like, okay, a lot's going on. I'm feeling a lot of pressure, a lot of buildup, and I just need to like take a day or take a week or whatever. Like I've had that type of week. So I'm really going to listen. And I think I may have mentioned this actually a few days ago. Like I'm going to like listen to myself more and my body. And if my body feels like resistance, I think this is what I was saying. If my body feels resistance towards something, then I really need to listen to it and, you know, feel it out and take the appropriate amount of time that I need. It's very yoga-ish. So it's kind of perfect. Like this week, you know, listening to yourself, checking in with your body. It's a, you know, kind of a big thing with yoga and any type of yogic practices. So yeah, I'm going to start implementing that just because, you know, being a business owner, running a business, managing so much, you know, a team and a bunch of clients, it can get overwhelming and it can feel like a lot. So I'm now going to start saying no when I need to say no, and I'm going to start taking breaks when I need to take breaks. It's a hard thing to kind of do, you know, especially if you're like myself, you know, I always want to like help people. I'm a little bit of a people pleaser. So I need to really like not do that just because it can have detrimental effects on my mental health. And because I have so many people relying on me, I have to make sure that I'm doing well so that everyone else does well too. So anyway, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed, I would love it if you became a subscriber. And then don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My handle over there is Nicole, at Nicole B. Marsh. And that's pretty much my handle everywhere. So if you're on Pinterest, you can find me there. If you're on Facebook, I want to say it's Nicole Burgess Marsh. But there's so many places you can follow me. And then also, I may have mentioned this a few days ago, but check out my Shop My as well. So I'll have lots of new products on there, lots of things that I use on a day-to-day basis that I think a lot of you will find of interest. So anyway, have a great rest of your weekend, or whenever you're watching this, have a great rest of your day, your evening, or your afternoon, and I will catch you in the next one.